walking through the Boston Freedom Rally. One of the paths, there's a couple of paths that go through the common here. And we're about 20 minutes before the first speaker starts on the main stage, which will be Eric Williams from Normal, Connecticut. This is where the Philly Normal booth is. You can see Chris Goldstein there. And then right next door, Panic Hour with NAPO and Coalition for Medical Marijuana New Jersey. This is Ken Wolski.
Hello.
Hi, Ken. Hi, everyone.
Hey, how you doing?
How's everything going with your fights? I saw you just got a law, finally, that you can have more than 3 strains.
Yes, we did pass S2842, and so we're not going to be limited in New Jersey to just 3 strains of marijuana. It's kind of unfortunate, though, Russ, that it took a national children's campaign and an act of the legislature before we could overturn even one of the regulations that have been strangling the law in New Jersey.
And what's the situation on needing 3 doctors for a minor?
Yes, unfortunately, that part of the law was conditionally vetoed by Governor Christie, and it still requires a pediatrician and a psychiatrist, in addition to the prescribing doctor, to sign off on a minor's use of medical marijuana in New Jersey.
And some folks might not realize, but New Jersey is the only state where the doctors have to register. And how many pediatricians have actually registered?
Well, there are about 2 or 3 in the entire state of New Jersey have registered with the Department of Health to take part in this program, and less than 1% of the 33,000 doctors in the entire state have registered to take part in this program. So finding a doctor to recommend marijuana for you in New Jersey is a real problem, Russ.
Do the doctors cite this registry as a reason? I mean, do they just not want to get on it?
Yes, absolutely. They don't want to put their name on a list as being affiliated with medical marijuana, unfortunately. And there's a lot of ignorance in the physician community, at least, about medical marijuana. Russ, they didn't really learn about this science in med school. To be fair to them, the emerging science of the endocannabinoid system really didn't take off until the 1980s and 1990s. So the doctors really didn't learn about it, and there's no push to make them learn about it. Now, for example, Governor Christie just said pediatricians have to be involved in a minor's use of medical marijuana, but he didn't make the pediatricians learn anything about medical marijuana. So many of these doctors are still in the reefer madness days.
Yeah, unfortunate. So, Coalition for Medical Marijuana New Jersey, CMMNJ.org.
Yes,
and help out, because of all the medical marijuana states, I'd say New Jersey's probably got the strictest regulation. You and Illinois are pretty much the strictest in the country, and I don't know what's crueler, not having a medical law or having one so strict that a lot of patients can't get on it. That almost seems crueler to me, that it's almost so tempting,
Yeah, it's very frustrating, Russ, very frustrating. So many of these patients work so hard to get this law passed. They spoke out about this. They divulged, confidential medical information about themselves. They put themselves at great risk, by divulging the fact that they use medical marijuana illegally in New Jersey, and they expected to be protected by this law, and yet only about 120 people have actually gotten medical marijuana in New Jersey in 3.5 years since this law has been active.
Wow. So, in the state of Oregon, we probably process 120 a week. It's just unfair.
Yes,
so unfair. Thank you, Ken, for all the hard work you're doing. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, Russ.
You're welcome.